And, you know, obviously I have those conversations with him, and I have been for a long time, but to have it on here, and then for us to push that out, my background's tech, so I know how to push something out, hopefully. But to have those conversations with people and to push that conversation to other people, the ones that we have, I think would be valuable.
Yeah, just to echo what the lads were saying, you know, very much like collectively we found that there's a gap in the market for lads like us, just to, you know, talk, be open. It's very therapeutic, and we understand that, you know, we're great together. We have a, you know, great banter, great relationship. And we've also had personal experiences that are, you know, challenging within our lives, that have changed us, the way we, you know, look at life going forward, and even the relationships that we've had, whether it's mothers or girlfriends or, you know, family. And all those things have sort of stemmed us into the way we are now.
We've got a strong sort of women influence as well. Like, I don't know. And you know, I think women are the smartest people in the world. I think they're amazing and love them.
And I feel sometimes we all get caught up in the manipulation by women because we're kind guys, we're caring guys. But at the same time, we know that we can be fierce and, you know, aggressive when we need to be. But we need to sort of incorporate that balance, and I think there's a gap in the market for us, because like the lad said, there's this boisterous man that needs to be this powerful superhero, but that's never the case, and I think we're hoping that the Boardman podcast gives the platform for guys like us to have a voice like what you're doing. So, and also it allows us to be together because we all work together anyway, so yeah.
So tell me 3 things that you think a man should be.
Shall I go? Should I give you time to think? Yeah.
Kind,
I think grounded,
strong-minded.
Sorry, go on.
Just because I've got it on my mind, I don't want to say the same thing.
Go.
Kind, strong-minded. I want to say responsible, but that kind of opens up into lots of different
that's still good.
areas.
I'd say strong, respectful, and to give back.
I was going to say provider, but I'm going to say courageous. I'm going to say strong. I do think strength is important. And I think grounded in their own masculinity. Because I think when you're grounded as, like, obviously you can be grounded feminine, grounded masculine, it brings sort of like peace, quiet, and you can make good decisions. So I would say those 3.
So you both said strong. Definition of strong is?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Not necessarily.
It's not necessarily physically strong,
strength,
but strong. I think strong-minded because
I actually think physically strong. I don't know why. Like listening to Julius, it resonates. It's a hard one to explain, but listening to Julius, we had a guy that fought Mike Tyson in 1999, and he got really badly abused when he was a kid, and he said he just wanted to be strong. So whether it's right or wrong, well, I don't think there's anything wrong with strength, but I think physically, I just think it's good to be strong. What I knew of my dad, he was very strong. When there is a problem, it's good to be very strong.
But I think being strong physically also allows you to be strong mentally. So they go hand in hand, I feel.
I think for me it's more strong-minded, because I think if you're a man and you're not strong-minded and you don't have control over your brain or whatever, I think it's probably more destructive. That's why you mentioned about, you know, male suicide is higher than female. There's something wired in us where we have that, you know, there's something aggressive or something in us that's wired. You know, there's a famous thing that you know, in the history of all the gun shooting in America, not one of them have been a female. You know, they've all been male. You know, you don't really know any females that have, you know, been head of the government and gone to war. So it's like, I don't know, it's smart in a weird way. I think men, if they're not strong-minded, they just react, and it's like, okay, aggressively, you know, I'm going to kill myself, I'm going to go to war, or I'm going to do this. Whereas I think females are more reserved, and they kind of, you know, walk away or take a moment or think about it. I don't know, maybe that's my opinion, but
a little bit of illusion now.
Yeah,
they don't do that anymore. Right. You watch a video.
What do you
think? Don't do that anymore.
What do you think men should? 3 things.
I think men should have strength of character, and I think they should be physically strong. Because I mean, women whatever the slant is at the moment, if a woman wants protecting, she will look towards a man, whether it's a fireman or a policeman. And I know there are police women, and I'm not denying, I'm not taking anything away from that. But I mean, 87% of, actually it's gone up now. I think it's, I don't want to completely quote this, but I think it was the last time I looked at the figures, I think it was 93%, but I will have to double check, of the community is kept working by men. So so they make the roads, they make cars, they make planes, they build houses, they build schools, they build hospitals.
Jordan Peterson said that. They're bricklayers.
They keep the world going. If men went on strike today, nothing would work. So they keep, and they're the largest deaths in workplace are men. So, and boys in some cases, 16. So society looks at men for that strength. And they're the ones that can go to work at 5 a.m. in the morning and come home at 9 p.m. at night and do physical work. And they will maintain that all day, and to me that's commendable. So when you look at a man, and also I'm feminine, I like my femininity, I enjoy it, and I celebrate that. So for a woman, you look for the opposite of what you are. So you look at strength of characters, decision makers, men that are strong. So I think men should celebrate their attributes the same way women should be allowed to celebrate their attributes. So, and I think most women, they're looking for the hero, whether they want to say that or not. That's what they're looking for. These girls on Instagram, they're looking for love.
Yeah, I agree.
What's the illusion is there's money and wealth, and they're hoping that one of them is going to rescue them and keep hold of them, never let them go. They're in an illusion, So for me, masculinity means the opposite of femininity, which is your strength, your power, and being able to say no in the right way. Most women, when men become too soft, they lose interest. Did you know that? There's been studies done.
Wow.
When men become too soft, too unable to say no, they lose interest.
It's funny, we said that on the last podcast with Ricky, didn't we? We said it's great, you've got to be soft, and we are soft and kind, but there's a caveat to that. There's a limit, right? Everybody's got a limit. So that's interesting. So